What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, man. Before I even start this, take a second and like the video down below. If you've been riding with the DFS squad in my channel since the beginning, drop a like down below, man. We are headed to 2,000 subscribers on this channel, man. DFS squad is growing every single day, man, and it's a blessing. It's awesome, man. We're all fucking just growing as DFS players. We're all just becoming like closer as like family, pretty much. Like I talk to you guys more than I talk to anybody, so we're really like a real tight-knit group here, man. Drop a like for the success of the channel, man. Drop a like on this video. Let's get over 300 likes until we on our road to 2K, on our road to 2,000 subscribers, which I'm hoping we hit by about Friday. That's my goal, is Friday to hit 2,000 subscribers, man. So take a second, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. Join the fucking fastest growing, best, all around, most amazing motherfucking DFS group in the whole community. Like the video down below. 300 likes is my goal, all the way up until we hit that 2,000 mark, man. 300 likes on every video until 2,000 subs. I know we can do it, guys. Now let's get straight into it. Now, with yesterday's lineups, well, tonight's, I'm recording this tonight for tomorrow, but tonight's lineups, I have one of my cash lineups could double up. It's at 250 with Porzingis going still, and with Garrett Temple still going, so we will see how that works out. I have another tournament lineup that's trying to get in the money. It's fighting. It's at like 240 with Gobert, what's that guy, Papa Giannis, and Tony Snell, who was a disappointment, man. So it's just, we'll see how it goes, man. So they're still fighting. They still got a chance, man. But my other two tournament lineups did exactly what tournament lineups do a lot of times. And that's either, when you set a tournament lineup, you're pretty much setting it for first. Like, you're going big or you're going home. And tonight, two of my tournament lineups went home. Another one is fighting for a spot, man. And then my double up lineup is fighting for the double up too. So we'll see. I'm not sure yet how it's going to go. It's looking decent. It's looking decent. So I got faith, man. If you profited tonight, drop down below your total score, man. Spam the comment section down below with your score if you were able to reach, even if you didn't reach 300. If you profited, comment down below your score, man. Let's spam up the comment section with our scores, man. Show everybody what DFS Squad is about. Like the video once again, and now let's get straight into the moments you guys have all been waiting on. The high five. Now at point guard, we got Damian Lillard going against New York. Of course, that is an amazing matchup. Dude's got 50-point potential. Like I say every time I talk about the Knicks, Derrick Rose is the bottom in the league when it comes to individual defensive rating. Like, he is garbage. My grandma could cross up Derrick Rose and dunk on him. That's how bad he is at defense. So Damian Lillard's pretty much probably going to have his way with this. All right. And at 9,800, that's not bad, because if he gets the 50 plus, that's over 5 times. That's still very good on a smallish slate. It's a smallish slate tomorrow. So we really got to play it right, you know. But the play I really like is Tyler Ulis at Brooklyn. Brooklyn's defense isn't good at stopping anything, but yet they are an up-tempo team. Phoenix just so happens to be up-tempo as well. Phoenix and Brooklyn are both up-tempo teams. Should put up some good points on the board here. I really like Tyler Ulis to dish out a lot of assists in this game here. I expect a double-double out of Ulis here, and to get 40-plus Draftkings points. That is over 5 times value, over 6 times value, and it's going to be great, man. So Tyler Ulis has got to be in my high 5. And fading Damian Lillard and going Tyler Ulis allows for you to get your lineup real balanced up. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to, when it's coming down to the end of the season, a lot of people, myself included, I really like to start playing more double ups at the end of the season, because it's much easier to cash in a double up to balance your lineup real nicely. than to cash in these big tournaments when you have no idea what's going to happen with these lineups. So it's safer. It's the safer route to get some profit leading into this MLB season, which is what we're going to take over as well. We're not a one sport fucking type of group. I play every sport, NHL when I get the chance, golf when I get the chance or when I feel like it. I really don't fuck with golf like that. Ping pong, if they had it, I'd be up in that shit. So it's all good. Now, at the shooting guard position, like I said, I love DeRozan at Miami. But I really love C.J. McCollum at home against New York, who has struggled a lot. New York has struggled a lot at defense in general. McCollum, we all know his type of upside that he has. He's had a few mediocre games. He scored 33 against Miami and then 25 against Milwaukee. On this second game at home, I expect him to lift it up, man. I don't expect 2 games bad in a row from McCollum, especially with the minutes he plays consistently. His minutes aren't dropping at all. He's playing a good amount of minutes consistently, going against a team that doesn't play much defense. They are going to be on the back end of a back-to-back because they are playing tonight, but they still should be able to hang in with this team. I'm hoping that the game stays close. I haven't looked at lines or anything like that because the lines really aren't official yet. I don't want to say a line and then it adjusts. You know what I'm saying? So I would expect this line for the Portland-New York game to probably be, I would say Portland are about 7-point favorites if I could just wing it. Okay? But in that case, I'm not too worried about not playing the stars. Okay? Like Damian Lillard, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to play Damian Lillard if I find a way. Okay? CJ McCollum, I'm not going to avoid it. I'm just not. And I love the Toronto-Miami game as well. And I do love DeRozan. But like I said, guys, I try to make these high five guys that you could actually fit in a lineup together, all right, and build a lineup around. At the small forward position, I'm going back to that Phoenix game. TJ Warren. Like I said, guys, Brooklyn is bad at guarding every position. So TJ Warren is not an exception. He's going to have an amazing game here against Brooklyn. They have nobody to hang with him in the least bit. Nobody is going to be able to hang with him. They have LeVert. LeVert's not going to be able to stop TJ Warren, guys. All right? On the road in Brooklyn, I expect this game to be a good game here. So I do enjoy a stack here. Like, I don't even mind going Ulis, Booker, and Warren in this game. Because going against Brooklyn, I don't expect the line to be too big on either side of this. Especially with it being in Brooklyn. Now, if it was in Phoenix, I would say maybe Phoenix got a good edge here. But because they're in Brooklyn, Brooklyn plays better in Brooklyn. And I would definitely expect this game to stay close because of that. So this is one of those games I really am excited to stack on. Okay? I'm not too excited to stack on any of these other games other than Toronto, Miami, and Phoenix, Brooklyn. All right? Now, at the power forward position, I told you guys I like the Toronto-Miami game. James Johnson just had a great game. I'm not just chasing points here. Miami is going against the no-punching Serge Ibaka-less Toronto Raptors. Okay? Now, if Serge Ibaka, this big dude, can't even land a punch on Robin Lopez and like, he throws his punch super fucking slow and all that shit, I don't trust his backup to be good at defense. Like, that's my logic here, guys. That's my logic. If Serge Ibaka can't even land a punch, how do you expect the backup to really hold James Johnson here? You can't. Toronto will be without Serge Ibaka down low. That opens up a lot for James Johnson. I really like James Johnson to keep up the success at home in Miami against the Toronto team that's going to struggle down low without Serge. All right? At the center position, DeAndre Jordan. Now, I like DeAndre Jordan because on Draftkings, it's got that first symbol next to it. But let me tell you guys, Dallas is the worst in the league at rebounding. If not the worst, they're right there near the damn worst. They are not going to be able to contain DeAndre Jordan down low in this game. DeAndre Jordan has the best matchup of anybody in this game. DeAndre Jordan will be matching up with either Dirk Nowitzki or Noel throughout this game. Noel is way too skinny to hold DeAndre Jordan, and Nowitzki's just too old. DeAndre Jordan is a fucking monster. He's a fucking alien, okay? And he's not 80 years old like Dirk is. Okay, Dirk is as old as his fucking points he just hit. He's about 30,000 years old. So he's way too old to hold DeAndre Jordan, who is a fucking just alien. He is an athletic specimen of a man, no homo. All right, and that's it, guys. That rounds up the top five, man. Tyler Ulis going against the no defense, having Brooklyn in a game I expect to be a good game here. I do not mind stacking this game. CJ McCollum at home in Portland against New York. They have struggled a lot against shooting guards and guards in general on this defense in New York. CJ McCollum is going to get back on track. He's had a couple mediocre games, which might scare other people away, which could lower his usage rate, his percentage used tomorrow, which means we'll just benefit from it because I don't expect him to have 2 games in a row bad at home. Last game he was at home, he had a very mediocre game. He's at home again. I do not expect him to do that again. All right? TJ Warren, once again, it's just obvious. Brooklyn just can't guard anything. So you really want to stack offenses against Brooklyn. You really do. And even get some exposure on Brooklyn. I really like Jeremy Lin coming back from injury tomorrow, going against the Phoenix Suns, who have gotten even worse at guarding guards since Ulis came in. Ulis didn't come in and bring any type of defensive help, so it's going to be great for him. James Johnson going against the Serge Ibaka-less Toronto Raptors. They are going to struggle down low. James Johnson is going to benefit here in this game. I expect this game to stay fairly close. It's a good game. I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe both teams are still fighting for a spot. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Miami might not even be in it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm brain dead right now when it comes to that. But I'm pretty sure this game should be a good game in Miami, okay? DeAndre Jordan going against the Dallas Mavericks, who are very bottom in the league at rebounding. And DeAndre Jordan is a very good rebounder, and he's just a whole nother level athlete than Dirk Nowitzki or Noel can handle down low. Noel is way too small, and Nowitzki's way too old. DeAndre Jordan is perfect. He's a perfect matchup here against Dallas, man. And a lot of people, especially newer Draftkings players who take the little green and red number to the right side so serious, might fade him because they're scared of it, because they think, oh my God, it's first, no way I can play him. And then his usage rate is lower. I like to take advantage of people like that. So make sure y'all take advantage of that. All right, and that's it. Let's get straight into the bargain bin, guys. We're going to touch on some cheap options, 4,000 and below. I'll touch on some people a little higher than that too, just so you guys know some good value plays. I like Austin Rivers at Dallas. I really, really like Austin Rivers at Dallas. If Seth Curry misses, Seth Curry is questionable. He took a hard hit. He fell in this previous game, and he looked like he was a little banged up by it. If they happen to let him rest through this game, Devin Harris will be a great play at 3,000. He'll pick up extra minutes, and he will be a great bargain bin play at 3,000. Matter of fact, he will be my favorite bargain bin play of the day if Seth Curry misses the game. He will get more minutes, and he should have good success coming off of that. I believe he'll still probably come off the bench, depending on how they handle this rotation, but he's still going to get a good minutes boost. Him and J.J. Barea will both benefit from that. All right? At the shooting guard position, Dion Waiters is still out. Kilpatrick's still out, so that's good for Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's going to get some good minutes at that shooting guard position against Phoenix. All I'm thinking about, though, is Devin Booker is a physical defender, man. I've noticed that if you play smaller guards against Devin Booker, he kind of overpowers them. He kind of just, he does very well against smaller guards, and Dinwiddie's not big. So I don't know, man. I really like Wesley Matthews, especially if Seth leaves. If Seth is out of the game, it's going to add value to several players. Devin Harris I love a lot at only 3,000, but I like Wesley Matthews as well. He's not going to have to deal with Blake Griffin or DeAndre Jordan or Chris Paul. He's going to avoid all those guys. He has a very good matchup here in the Dallas. I expect Wesley Matthews to have a 30-plus fantasy outing at 4,900. That's great value. So take advantage of that value, guys. All right? Now let's go down lower, see where else we can grab some value. Randy Foye. Kilpatrick is out. Randy Foye's been getting good minutes. So just like Dinwiddie, Randy Foye gets a boost in value. Matter of fact, I would probably rather play Randy Foye just because I know that he will I don't know, man. I feel more confident playing him at 3,700. That's all I'm saying. He's 3,700, so he's very, very cheap. A good guy to take advantage of for that price tag. Manu Ginobili. I gotta mention Manu Ginobili because I don't mention him that much. But the dude's fairly. I mean, the dude does his thing. I mean, last time they played against Memphis, he only got 7.5. But he only played 16 minutes in that game. He hasn't played many minutes on the road. I expect him to get at least 20 plus minutes here against Memphis. And it doesn't really matter the matchup. Manu Ginobili is going to be a good play here value-wise for 3,400. I love Manu Ginobili. Love it. Now, let me see if I can get back to the last fucking page. All right. Another guy that could be a very deep sleeper, Archie Goodwin. Now, Archie Goodwin used to play for Phoenix. He used to play for Phoenix. So, him now being on the Nets and signing that 10-day contract, he played good last game against Detroit. He only played 18 minutes and dropped 24.3 fantasy points. At home in Brooklyn, they're gonna need some type of offense, and he brought some good overall stats, man. I don't see them playing him. I see them playing him good minutes here. I mean, their other options aren't great. So somebody who dropped 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks in 18 minutes, that's a good stat line. So I see him getting more minutes in this game here. I love Archie Goodwin. I love Archie Goodwin at only 3,100, man. One of my favorite bargain bin guys of the day, man. All right, now let's touch on a few more. Let me go to the center position. Make sure I get some nice, cheap options for you guys down here. Noah Vonleh has been stepping it up. Like I said, towards the end of the season, teams start playing their younger guys a little more, giving their younger guys some more run. And Noah Vonleh has been getting some good minutes, and he's been very consistent, very productive. Against New York, they don't stop shit, guys. They're just like Brooklyn. They don't stop shit. It's like a team full of grandmas, okay? It's a team full of grandmas that do nothing but just sit and knit. That's all they know how to do. All right, so Portland's Noah Vonleh is going to have a great matchup here against New York. And if this game does end up being a blowout in favor of Portland, Noah Vonleh's still going to get those minutes, man, because they want to get him some more time out there on that court, get him experience. So against New York, it's a great matchup, and I love him for only 3,800. And he's my favorite play at the center for value-wise when it comes to bargain bin type guys. And that's it, guys. Good luck, everybody, man. I appreciate everybody for watching the video. My 4 lineup variation deal is for good, man. Like, so when anybody who wants it, just hit me up. It's not going to stop. We're just going to keep doing it that way. 4 lineups for $5. That's a bargain, and everyone's a variation, so the probability of winning is much higher. All right? Like the video down below, man. We're on the quest for 2,000. I appreciate you guys so much. I love y'all, man. I really fucking love y'all, man. Subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already. Comment down below any questions and concerns. And comment your score down below. I want to see how everybody did last night, man. Let's get it.